Hi everyone. This is officially my very first Facebook Live video. And I wanted to do it here in this group because, and I don't really care if anybody's watching at the moment or not, because I want to make sure that this is out there for you to see when you need it, when you team members need it. But I had a customer come to me today and she wanted to buy some products, of course. She mentioned that she was a representative and that she loved the Prima fragrance. And she didn't say she is a representative. She said that she was a representative. And she told me she loved the Prima fragrance. And in my mind I was thinking, well, you had to have been a representative recently because the Prima fragrance just came out right around Christmas time. Okay, and so I was just curious why she was coming to buy products from me, because she's a rep and she gets her stuff at a discount, right? Or so I thought. And then she told, and I asked her about this. I said, well, wait a minute, so you just joined right around that Christmas time and you love Prima, so why wouldn't you want to get it at a rep discount? And here was the problem. She can't really pay her account right now. She owes high-end. She owes, therefore she can't really order right now. And you know why? I'm going to discuss this with you. It's super important. Some of you are still doing something that I highly recommend you don't do, but it is your business and you can run it any which way you want. However, I've come across this, and I continue to come across this time and time again from customers who used to be reps who are still reps, and people who, you know, at one point sold or whatnot. But the main thing is that they don't ask for payment up front. And in this woman's case today, she even asked for a deposit. She asked for a 50% deposit, and these were people that she knew. There's the other kicker. She asked, these are people she knew, so she felt comfortable that even if she asked for a deposit, most people don't even charge their friends or family, co-workers, and people they know. They trust them that they're going to do the right thing and pay them in 2 weeks whenever their order's in. And more than not, it doesn't happen, guys. It just doesn't. Sometimes the people you love and trust the most are just the worst. The ones you're closest to are the worst. And so she told me she asked them for a 50% deposit. They gave that to her, but then when it came to pay the rest, they didn't pay. Now she has the option of sending these products back or selling the products, but that's an extra step you don't have to go through if you happen to charge your customers the entire amount and have it due before you place your order, or maybe a day before. It's due the day before. If they don't have it the day before, then you can always end up pushing their order to the next campaign and giving them an extra 2 weeks, but you will not place that order until they pay you 100% of what they owe. And how you figure that out is you figure out their subtotal by putting in their orders on your Avon.com. Then you, with the calculator, will add 75 cents to that, because everyone gets a service charge, and then you figure out the tax, your particular tax. I have, if you want to look through the files or just do a search for sales tax, you'll find the website you can go to, especially if you're in California, to figure out what your sales tax is for your city or your county. If you're outside of California, I'm not quite sure what the website is. You may want to do some research on that, or ask somebody if you already know, or check your receipts to see what the sales tax is. It's usually printed on a receipt of some sort. But I keep hearing this time and time again, and it's just like the most unnecessary thing that you would have to go through. Your business is completely affected. You can't service other customers who are worthy of your business.
and and are reliable simply because one or two people kind of ruined it for you. So in order to avoid that whole mess and having your account closed or going to collections because you took too long to pay, and ruining your entire Avon experience, make sure that you charge your customers up front. Always. It's such an important thing. It has changed my business. I used to be the one who would charge at the time of delivery. However, about 2 years ago now, I'm in this business almost 8 years, and I only switched over 2 years ago because I got tired. My orders got so large to be in the $900 range, and honestly, I really don't want to put, even half of that, 60% of that, which is what I would owe Avon. I don't want to pay 60% of that out of my pocket right now with the chance, even if it's a 1% chance that you may not pay me, because this is not a hobby for me. This is not, I'm not here for charity. I'm here to earn a living. And I can't do that if I cannot count on customers to pay. Hi, Veronica. First Facebook Live video. So definitely want to throw that out there for those who may still be doing it. You might want to reconsider, and even if you have certain customers that are stragglers, that kind of they're somewhat reliable because you're going to get your money. You just may not get it when you feel it's fit. So if you have some of those, I would definitely reconsider charging up front. And let's say, for instance, I have a customer that comes and orders from me today. My campaign 7 order doesn't go in until next Sunday, so they have 8 days. That's a reasonable amount of time to pay. And a day before, I give them a little quick reminder, either by phone call or text or email, however they want, Facebook, however we got connected in the first place, and send them that little reminder. All paid orders will be submitted if everything's taken care of by tomorrow, that Sunday that my orders due. So that's what I do, and honestly, since then, I just can't tell you what a relief it's been. I do have to keep track of who's paid and who hasn't, so I know who I need to send a reminder to. But you would be doing the same thing if you sent the order in without payment altogether, and then having to collect from everyone, because some customers still want to pay you in advance and some don't want to pay you until later. I find that when you transition, and this is how it's going to be, you're going to lose some customers, and you're going to gain others who have absolutely no problem. They're ready to whip out their wallets. I've seen this time and time again when I was collecting after I placed my order. So I have reps coming to me to buy stuff from me who have their own account, and they just can't use it because they didn't collect up front, and now they're in a position where they may not be able to continue with their business. And that's really sad, because most of us do start our own Avon business to earn money at some point in time, if it's not like right away. So that's what I wanted to come to you with. I believe it is an urgent reminder, and especially for all of our new reps, if you're not collecting up front, of course you don't have the money to pay Avon, because you didn't collect any of it from your customers, and you should never ever have to pay out of pocket for a customer order. Your part is placing the order for them, receiving the product, and then delivering to the customer. Your customer's responsibility is to pay you for your products and service. So if you're not having them do their part, how can you expect to do yours? It's definitely a give and take. We're not here to work for free. So please have that kind of like simmer, and maybe give me your thoughts if you have any, or if you're having difficulties with asking for the money. I had a problem with that when I first started, and I think that slowly after I began to actually use all the products and see how wonderful they were, I had no problem with it, because when I go to the store, they don't have any problem asking me for the money, so I just don't have a problem with that anymore. But if you do, maybe it's time to start using more of the products. believing in the products, go to some meetings and learn about the business that you're in, because Avon is just such an amazing company for women that I can't really see myself being so involved in any other company. They just have 130 years of just doing so much for women across the globe that I have so much pride in this company. And so learn a little bit about what business you're in and what an impact it's made for others. And once you start to build up that pride in you and your business and what you have to offer and the products that we have to offer, which is everything but food and furniture, if you ask me, especially with the health and wellness line coming soon, I think you will not have any problem doing your part in collecting that payment up front. Okay, that's all I have for you. I'm done with my first Facebook Live, and hooray for me. All right, see you guys later.